Just too many chips at this point, not getting a good enough odds. Hey, Steve-O, sorry, buddy. I'm out too, though, so I finished pretty much exactly the same time you did. I think yeah, actually, let's put Loopy, let's put Jen up, Loopy Jen up on the table up there. Let me do that. Let's drop and we'll rail Jen. We'll rail Hammer. Gonna shove that into the small stack of Technos. Alrighty. This is our Premier League. One down here. And friend of the stream, Hammer. Running a massive stack in second position in the triple stud up here. Go, go, Hammer. Yes, Hammer. Actually, I think that's a good idea, and I agree that this tournament, if we were to swap 10% at this point, it would be a very bad deal for you, I think. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be. But yeah, no, I think that'd be fun. Actually, no, I agree with you. I agree with you. Should contact me in Instant Messenger, Hammer, and give me an email address or some way to contact you outside the stream, and that way we can sort of arrange for a time that's going to work for both of us to play a good tournament that we can sit down and that we can both sit down together and exchange some percentages on the tournament. Because part of the problem with doing that is that we always end up kind of on the random, just happening. I come on the stream and you happen to be around or whatever. So if we're gonna exchange percentages, we should probably work out a schedule. They got the Ace of Club blocker. I could easily bluff this, but I think that with two overs and the Ace of Clubs, it's actually too strong a hand to turn into a bluff at this point. Now that the clubs are out of play, although I still have the blocker, so that's an exact half pot bet, which is quite easily just to throw it out. I've got a bunch of chips. Let me see if I can take this one down if he's scared of it. There's no reason why he wouldn't have sevens here either. Again, in a league like this, I can fold this hand even if I think sometimes I'm best here. I can fold it, and I'm actually making some profit because of the structure. So I'm happy with the way that one sort of went down. Oh, I forgot to turn the webcam back on. Let me turn the webcam back on. I forgot to turn the webcam back on. There we go, webcam back on. Hello, sorry, I forgot. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. Yeah, true story. True story, Steve-O. Loopy Jen with the pretty blue friend o' the stream colorations. Of course, Steve-O has that one as well, and Daz will when he comes on. and on the same table as well, or in the same tournament. I will mark that out. Yes, Hammer sitting in second, currently in cashing position. I am not going to shove this one just because Technos, I think, is calling with anything, and the 10-6 is going to be, although it's going to be ahead of, a bunch of his hands, it's going to be behind a lot of his hands too, so I'm just going to fold that one. Yeah, let's do a swap next time for sure. I would normally be starting the Sunday Raz pretty close to this time. I think I'm going to change that one out. Unfortunately, I love the tournament, but it starts just a little bit too late for me when I'm on a work night, because if I go deep in it, which of course I always plan to do, it's a little bit late for me, and it's a little bit tough getting up the next morning for work for Monday and all that stuff. So I still want to play that tournament on stream a fair bit, but I'm probably going to do it on a Friday or Saturday night when I can stay up later, I think. Alrighty, let me copy that down and send you a quick mention email. Just hit the final table of the Premier League. This is my second final table of the month in Premier League, which is going to do really nice things for my points. So I'm pretty happy about that. Alrighty. Yeah, nip mode is probably a good thing to do with the stack you've got at the moment. Alrighty, just sending you a quick all right, just sending you a quick email to connect up there, Hammer, and we'll work out the details of the swap later, but this is just to connect up for now, so that I didn't lose the email in the, so I didn't lose your email in the big chat window. Calling was probably the worst option there, but having flopped a second pair, I think checking and check shoving is the move here. That's sort of a semi-bluff, I think, because I think that second pair is going to be good there an awful lot. But I also think that I'm potentially pushing off some hands, like, well, I suppose, am I pushing off any hands that are beating me? No, I'm probably not, actually, at that point. That was maybe not the best shove in the world, now that I think about it. So I think the only thing that's calling me there is stuff that beats me. If I'm going to shove, I should probably be shoving into him, like Donkley shove, I guess, on that one, maybe. That might be interesting, Daz. And I think I'm up at that time a lot. I will have to have a look. Let me have a quick look at that. I do usually have the Euro tournaments. I think I've got the Euro tournaments turned on. I'm sure I've got all of the currencies turned on. I think, yeah, I've got all the currencies turned on. Okay, so what, like Omaha high-low, Daz? Is that what you're talking about? not actually seeing it in my tournament list. Thank you, Hammer. No worries. Oh, that's brutal. Oh well, it's gonna happen. I'm not seeing one at 7:45 a.m. for me, Daz. I'm actually not seeing any Euro high-low games. All I see for Euro is one pot limit Omaha, and then all no limit Hold'ems. Shoving the ace-10 again. That was pretty brutal when we got capped by the clubs. Yeah, just playing with my beard. It's a complete nervous habit for me. I do it all the time, and I'm sure that it comes through on the I'm sure that it comes through weird on the mic all the time. Loopy takes down a nice Raz pot. I'm not doing much commentating on your game there, Loopy, because I'm actually paying attention to my Prem game more so. Is that mostly playing cash no limit Hold'em, Daz, that you've won that? Or mostly tournaments, or what are you playing mostly to win that? 9-9, same thing I think. Shove. I mean, we got more than 10, but we're only sitting in like 12, 13 big blinds now, so I think shoving's still the move to make. Ah, right. Okay, I'll go have a look at that one, Daz. I'll see if I can find it from there. Cool. It must be something to do with my filters, I'm sure. So I'm sure I'll find it. I'll have a look from your picture. It's funny. I've got people talking in foreign languages at my Premier League table. That used to really bother me. It still kind of bothers me, but so many people do it, and none of the moderators. All they do is they come in, they say don't talk in that language, they leave, and then it continues. So it just seems really silly. Again, that's a spot that in a lot of no limit hold'em situations, I'm probably reshoving on my big blind. But in this context, I think it's a little bit too weak for the risk of against a stack that can call me and knock me out. I can still improve my points. Now, having said that, ace king and nothing I can do with that one. That's one that we're definitely shoving over top of on him. Cool. Well, I'll go and have a look. Yeah, I've got it in. I've got it in my Twitter feed. I'm sure. Hammer. I think I probably should have bet that flop. I think busted clubs are probably going to play this hand the way that he just did. 10 is probably going to as well, though. So I am going to be behind a lot here, but I'm also going to. How many bluffs is he doing this with? I don't think he's doing this with a 5 or a 4 very often. Yeah. Yeah, 10-8. There we go. So he's actually got me. I had him on the flop, and he took me on the turn. Cool. That's pretty hot, Daz. Good results for the year for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to have a look for that one. So that's an eye poker thing. I wonder if I can get on that. I wonder what skin I would use for that in Canada. I have to look into what skins. I've never actually played. I shouldn't say that. I used to have an account with Black Belt Poker that I think eventually that's where this my still picture profile picture came from. And that one was iPoker skin at least at the end of its life for a year and a half. But I'm pretty sure I haven't played on any of the other ones. It might be worth doing though for sure. I have to look into which skins I could use here and how it works. Well, that sounds like a good way to do it, Daz. So you'd be in for 30 euros basically. Yeah, that's not bad. 30 euros getting you 50 big blinds. Thank you for the Twitch love. Got a new follower on Twitch, Tony Taprock. This is an interesting Raz hand developing between Jen and Powder Donuts. At the moment, it would appear that Powder Donuts might have the slight edge, but it's hard to tell at this stage. Certainly betting that way, but I mean, I could easily see betting that way if I had a varied 9 or a 10 just to make it look. Yeah, well, that's the other possibility as well. Sometimes I have to remember when I'm looking at other people's hands in the stud games. I have to remember that I'm a lot more willing to bluff and semi-bluff, I think, than a lot of people are in the stud variants. And I think it wins me a lot of pots, at least at the lower levels that I play at. I'm not sure that when I go to the higher levels, it's going to serve me as well as it does down here. But it does win me a lot of pots when I put pressure on. When I just have hands that look good and aren't really so good in the background. Just realized that I had closed the lobby, so the lobby picture that I had on screen was just a static shot that wasn't being updated. So now we've got that updated. Well, somebody's apparently talking about me. I'm thinking IDET is probably not a very nice thing to say to somebody. I wonder if I should go and Google Translate that. Yeah, shoving the threes, no question. I'm not sure what Romario's going on about, but I'm not sure I really care either, frankly. Like I said, I've long since stopped bothering to call the, call the moderators for people talking other than English. Cool. Well, send me some details on the skin. Um, on the skins that are available, and I'll have a look. Oh, Loopy Jen's having some issues on the stud high low. Lost a chunk of stack. Hopefully, he can build her back up again. Playing Raz now with a 9 showing. That's not usually a good sign, no matter what you got in the background. Good luck all in, Loopy Jen. All right, boom. Binkage. Jack 10 is a pretty close call here, I think. I think in another situation, like I say, in another form of Hold'em, I probably call him there. But in this one, I am still potentially, well, I suppose we're down to, I'm the last person here, so I do need to double myself up at some point to continue. But I don't necessarily need to put my stack at risk on weak hands just yet. Four, six, could get rid of that one. Shovey, shovey, shovey. I think given the fact that he's been shoving a lot of these ones, I think this has got to be a call. And we're done. But I mean, we had to double up here eventually, so I'm not surprised. Fifth place, I'll take it. It's going to be some nice points for me. That's really all I'm worried about at this stage. 58 cents added to the bankroll. I don't think it's going to be necessary for me to add that to the stream bankroll, even if I am playing it on stream. So I'm now going to get rid of this table and then expand Hammer's table, and we'll run out the night with Hammer and then close down the stream. I don't know, sometimes the chat is fun to look at, Daz. Well, that's rather disappointing, Jen. Sorry to see that. Bankage. Reverse bank. What can you do? What can you do? Well, thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight. You've seen the real me on the webcam. I'm sure we'll do a little bit more of the webcam stuff as time goes on. I'm not real thrilled with the backdrop I've got here. This is the main reason that I haven't done it so far, but that may be changing in the near future. So I was trying to get see how things go. So it's good to hang out with you, and we'll catch you again later in the week. I'm sure we'll do another tournament, probably if not tomorrow night, then probably Tuesday evening. I'll probably put down another stream. It's been fun to hang out with you. Thank you for being here on Anything But Hold'em, and have a good night. We'll see you soon. Bye.